Once is a romantic drama directed by John Carney starring Glenn Hansard and Marketa Irglova. The film follows a street musician slash vacuum repairman and a Czech immigrant who meet and become friends in Dublin. Their shared passion for music blossoms into an intimate partnership as they try to create their own music together. Let's get into the review. Once is not a traditional romance that places its characters in tragic circumstances and will they, won't they scenarios. In fact, the film emphasizes these characters' connections to music more than their connection with one another. And it's through this array of original songs that their love eventually shines through. I'm just going to dive into the music of it all and say that each track perfectly captures the hardships, glories, and everything else in between that makes up human connection. It's funny because the characters that most of these songs are written about aren't actually in the movie, but their impact on the protagonist are fully explored and realized in these brief musical snippets. In this way, the absence of these particular characters ironically feel like an ever-present character. Anyway, the songs themselves aren't intricately constructed by any means, but these simple melodies with just one or two instruments are beautiful and moving nonetheless. They work incredibly well with the guerrilla filmmaking tactics they used to make this movie too, giving you the impression that you could hear these rare gems just walking the streets of any old city. Also, despite the low quality of the camera being used, there is some impressive cinematography here. It's mostly simple close-ups and shot reverse shot, but it's used very well to keep you right there in each moment, especially during the musical sequences. Everything about this movie has sort of an intimate quality about it, the acting most of all. It's worth noting that none of the actors on screen, or even the extras, are actually actors. They're bandmates, family, and friends, but this really works well in the film's favor, and it lends an air of authenticity to all this intimacy that the film exudes. It feels real because it is real. And while that doesn't necessarily constitute great acting, it does a great job in this film. Now, just like everything else I've mentioned up to this point, the story is similarly simple in its scope. I could probably summarize every story beat in just 2 sentences, but I don't think that's a flaw. The film knows that its strength is in its music, and any Hollywood-style twists or grand gestures would only distract from something truly special. It's a miracle that this movie exists at all, and we should all feel lucky that it gained enough popularity to be available at an international level. Please, do yourself a favor and check out Once, available now at any of our wonderful Charlotte County Public Libraries.